So once you built your CPN and add a few primary trade lines, you can then go ahead and apply for a American Express Amex card. Most likely you'll get a Blue Cash Everyday credit card. And what I'm showing you right here is a credit limit of $25,000 that was approved through one of my customers who purchased the service through us. Now, how this works is if you are using a CPN and it has trade lines already established on that credit report, that is what gets you approved for high credit lines/high credit limits. Now, what we're looking at is a Blue Cash Everyday American Express credit card, and the credit limit is 25,000. Right now, he has used some of the credit card limit, and his available credit is $24,116.07, and he has to pay the overall total balance of $883 by February 13th. Now, when it comes to credit cards, the only way to really get a high credit line is having aged, good standing payment history on your credit profile. Now, even if you have a high credit score, let's say you have a high 700 to 800 credit score, you definitely won't get approved for a high credit line because the bank will need to see that you have enough payment history, at least 4 to 5 years, in order to get a high credit line. Now, to get approved for the Blue Cash Everyday card, you will need to have at least 4 to 5 years of payment history on your credit report, on the credit profile. And then you also need to add at least 1 to 2 revolving primary trade lines so the banks will see that that account is opened by you and not an authorized user. So the good thing is with the CPN, we also provide those services, and we also reported an auto primary trade line and one high limit revolving account, and also added an authorized user just to add that additional history and build that portfolio of the account. So the CPN will come with basically 2 primary trade lines, auto revolving, and also the CPN will come with a authorized user. And this CPN that I have built, I only have 3 available. Each one has a set credit limit, and I made a table chart to show you guys what it will look like. But overall, if you email me indexcreditbusiness@gmail.com, I will also leave that email on the description. That's the only way to contact me is through my business email. And on my YouTube, you will also see, if you click on my profile, you can view my email there as well. So the CPN service basically is a CPN package that gives you a CPN that I have built. It already has primary trade lines established. I could Trimerge it with your information, which means it will be under your name to match your driver's license. And the only thing that you have to really understand is you cannot merge it with your personal credit. We don't want to do that. You want to keep the CPN totally separate through your SSN. So the one way to do that is to provide and merge a address that does not show on your personal credit and it does not show on your driver's license. So make sure it's totally different. And also for the phone number, you can use a different phone number. I recommend it because if you use your personal, then it's going to be linked to your personal credit. So with the personal and basically with the phone number for the CPN, you can go to Walmart, you can get a burner phone, Straight Talk, AT&T, you refill it with the payment card, or you can use a app. It has to be text-free app. You can get that on the App Store, and once you provide that, it takes about 7 days to merge everything to provide the CPN, and the documentation will include a MyFICO, all 3 credit bureaus credit report, MyFICO login, and you will have to pay monthly on MyFICO if you really want to see an accurate representation of your credit profile. But for documentation-wise, you will also get a reassignment letter, which shows the two primary channels I reported with the account number and also the authorized user showing the account number. So if you are looking to get a high credit card using a CPN, then this would be the way to go. You can also get high credit line credit cards with Amex with your personal credit. You would just buy primary trade lines, and I also provide those services. We have revolving accounts and auto accounts, and it's based on the category. We only have 6 of those available. So once you email me, I will send you a table showing what we have available. It's very thorough and tells you the reporting date, what's the age history, what banks and creditors it is, when is the reporting date, because with the primary trade lines, we use Metro 2, so it reports on a monthly basis, and those only stay on for 3 years until they fall off. But the CPN, you can use it as many times as you want. You can also add more primary challenge after you apply for things. But overall, if you're trying to get a built CPN or you're trying to build your own credit, adding primary trade lines or getting a pre-built CPN will help you. And to get an Amex card with a high credit limit, you would definitely need age, credit history to get approved. So if you are interested and you need these type of services, you can always email me below at indexcreditbusiness@gmail.com. And the last thing I want to say is this is for educational purposes only. Use this as your own risk.